All right, so today we're diving deep into composite decking.
Sounds good.
And it seems like you're interested in learning more about it, especially if it's the right fit for you. And we had some material here from a Vancouver company called RainCity Decks.
Oh, cool.
That might shed some light on that.
Okay.
So to get started,
Yeah.
can you explain what exactly composite decking is
Yeah, sure.
and how it's different from a regular wood deck?
Okay, so composite decking, sometimes it's called synthetic or faux wood decking. It's basically a blend of recycled wood fibers, plastics, and other materials.
Okay.
All blended together.
Interesting. So it's not just plastic then?
No.
It's got some wood in it.
It's got some actual wood in it.
Okay.
And that makes it really resistant to rot and mold and insects.
So it's a lot more durable than wood then?
Yeah, definitely. It's a big advantage.
Okay.
And then we're talking about two different types here. PVC decking and PVC wrapped decking.
Right. Now, I've seen those terms before. But to be honest with you, I don't really know the difference.
Okay, so the standard PVC decking, that's entirely synthetic materials.
Okay.
So just like a solid plastic plank.
Okay.
But then the PVC wrapped decking, that's where they take that core and they add like a layer of hard vinyl around it.
Oh, okay.
It's like an extra shell.
Gotcha. So it's more durable.
Way more durable, yeah, from scratches and UV fading and even moisture.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's the big difference.
Interesting. So that outer layer
Yeah.
really adds a lot of protection.
It really does, yeah.
Now, RainCity Decks, they seem to specialize in Trex decking.
They do, yeah.
So what's so special about Trex?
Well, it's really engineered for durability.
Okay.
Like, they say it lasts over 25 years with minimal maintenance.
Wow, 25 years.
Yeah.
That's impressive for an outdoor material.
It really is.
Now, is that kind of lifespan typical for composite decking?
I mean, it's definitely on the higher end.
Okay.
Not all composite decking is created equal. But Trex has a really solid track record, and they have a really good warranty.
That's good. A good warranty gives you some peace of mind.
It does.
Now, what else makes Trex stand out besides just lasting a long time?
Well, they really emphasize the low maintenance aspect.
Okay, but low maintenance doesn't mean no maintenance, right?
Right. Yeah, you still have to clean it.
Okay, so what kind of maintenance are we talking about?
Mostly just like an occasional cleaning with soap and water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not like wood where you have to stain and seal it all the time.
Right, so it's a lot easier to care for than a wood deck.
Definitely, yeah.
Now, are there any other reasons why someone might choose Trex over another brand?
Yeah, they're big on sustainability.
Okay.
Their decking is made from 95% recycled materials.
Wow, that's impressive, 95%.
Yeah, it's a mix of reclaimed wood fibers and recycled plastic film.
So you're not only getting a durable deck, but you're also helping the environment.
Exactly.
That's great. So they're eco-friendly.
Very much so.
So we've got durability, low maintenance, and eco-friendliness. Anything else?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Aesthetics, they have a wide variety of colors and styles to choose from.
That makes sense.
So you can really customize it to match your house.
Okay.
Plus, they have a hidden fastener system.
Oh, what's that?
So you don't see any screws or nails on the surface.
Oh, that's nice. It gives it a cleaner look.
Exactly. A lot of homeowners really like that.
Okay, so they've really thought through everything then.
It seems like it.
Now, why are people choosing composite over wood in the first place?
Well, I think it just comes down to wanting a simpler life.
Okay.
You know, wood decks, they're beautiful.
Yeah.
But they are a lot of work.
Yeah.
You have to constantly be maintaining them.
Yeah, the staining and sealing and repairs.
Yeah, all of that.
So composite decking is a way to avoid all that.
Exactly. It gives you more time to actually enjoy your deck.
That's a good point.
Instead of always working on it.
So composite decking sounds like a pretty good option then.
It can be, yeah, if you're looking for durability and low maintenance.
And it can be eco-friendly too.
Right.
And Trex sounds like a really good brand.
Definitely, yeah.
Okay, so let's delve a little deeper into this RainCity Decks material.
Okay.
And see what else we can learn about Trex.
Sounds good.
I'm sure there are more interesting things to uncover. This is where it gets really interesting.
Yeah.
So stay tuned.
Okay.
Okay, so this RainCity Decks blog post,
Yeah.
it's got a ton of information.
It does.
And one thing that stood out to me
Yeah.
was the section on deck repair.
Right.
They really emphasize catching problems early.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, it's got to be easier to fix a small problem
Way easier.
than wait till the whole thing falls apart.
Exactly. Yeah, it can save you a lot of money in the long run.
Yeah. And headaches.
Oh, yeah. Tons of headaches.
Now, they have this checklist of warning signs that your deck might need some attention. So what are some of the red flags to look out for?
Well, first off, material breakdown.
Okay.
Especially with wood decks. You got to watch out for any splitting, cracking, or rotting.
Yeah, if it starts looking like Swiss cheese.
Exactly, yeah. That's a bad sign.
That's when you know you've got a problem.
Yeah, big problem.
And I'm guessing that could be a safety hazard too.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
You don't want someone falling through your deck.
No, definitely not.
Okay, what else should we be looking for?
Improper drainage.
Oh, right.
You don't want water pooling on your deck.
What's that?
Well, it can lead to wood rot.
Ah.
And create soft spots, and eventually it can even weaken the whole structure.
So you really need to make sure the water can run off properly.
Exactly, yeah. A good slope is important.
Okay, so drainage is key.
It really is.
What else did they say?
Well, even if there's no obvious damage.
Yeah.
Just general aging from weather can be a problem.
Right, the sun and the rain and all that.
Exactly, yeah. It takes thought over time.
So even if it looks okay,
yeah,
it's a good idea to get it checked out periodically.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Just to be safe.
Now, RainCity Decks, they seem to know a lot about different decking materials.
They do, yeah.
They're not just focused on Trex.
Right. They also do vinyl decking.
Okay.
And Duradek.
What's Duradek?
It's like this waterproof vinyl membrane.
Okay.
They use it for balconies and flat roofs sometimes,
Right.
but they also use it for decks.
So they're pretty versatile then.
Yeah, they have a lot of experience with different materials.
Which is good because not every deck is the same.
Right, exactly.
Some are simple, some are more complex,
Mm-hmm.
and the climate can be a factor too.
Definitely, yeah.
So it's good to have someone who can assess your specific needs
Absolutely, yeah.
and recommend the best option.
Right.
Now, they also talk about building codes.
Oh, yeah, that's important.
Why is that?
Well, building codes are there to ensure safety
Okay.
and structural integrity, you know? You want to make sure your deck is built properly.
Yeah, of course.
And up to code.
So it's not just about how it looks.
No, definitely not.
It's about safety too.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, so we've learned a lot about RainCity Decks.
We have.
They seem like a really good company.
Yeah, they seem to know what they're doing.
Now, let's get back to composite decking in general.
Okay.
If someone's trying to decide between composite and wood, what are the main factors to consider?
Well, I'd say the first thing is budget.
Okay, right.
Composite is going to be more expensive up front,
Yeah, that's true.
but you have to factor in the long-term savings on maintenance.
Right, because you don't have to stain and seal it.
Exactly. So over time, composite can actually be cheaper.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's like buying a fuel-efficient car.
Ah, I see what you mean.
You pay more up front, but you save money on gas later.
Right.
So you have to look at the bigger picture,
What else?
your lifestyle.
Okay.
If you don't want to spend your weekends maintaining your deck, then composite is a good choice.
Right. It's low maintenance.
Exactly.
Okay. And what's the third factor?
Aesthetics. Some people just prefer the look of wood.
Yeah, I get that.
It's natural. It has a certain warmth to it. But other people prefer the modern look of composite.
Right.
So it's really a matter of personal preference.
Okay, so there's no right or wrong answer.
No, it's about what you like.
Well, I think this deep dive has given our listener a lot to think about,
Definitely.
whether they choose wood or composite.
Yeah,
A well-built deck can be a great addition to any home.
absolutely.
Now, before we wrap up,
Yeah.
I have one last question for you.
Okay.
If you had to pick wood deck or composite deck for your own place, what would you go with?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
It's like picking a favorite kid, right? You know, if I had like a rustic cabin in the woods, I'd probably go wood.
Really?
Yeah, I think there's just something so nice about a real wood deck.
Yeah, that natural look.
Yeah, exactly. But then I'd be worried about all the maintenance.
Right, all that upkeep.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's a trade-off.
It is.
What about if you had like a modern house?
Then I'd probably lean towards composite.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the clean lines would fit better.
Right.
And the low maintenance, of course.
So it really depends on the style of your home
Yeah, I think so.
and the kind of look you're going for.
Exactly.
Okay, so there's no one-size-fits-all answer.
Yep.
It's about finding the right material for you.
For sure.
Well, thanks to RainCity Decks for all this info.
Yeah, it's been really helpful.
I think our listener is feeling much more knowledgeable now
I hope so.
about composite decking and all that
Yeah, and hopefully they're feeling inspired too.
to create their own dream deck.
Exactly.
All right, well, that wraps up our deep dive into composite decking.
Great stuff.
If you have any questions
Yeah?
or you want to share your own decking stories,
Oh, we love hearing those.
yeah, feel free to reach out to us.
Yep.
Until next time, happy decking.
Happy decking.